Imagine driving a new electric car from the Earth to the Moon, and then another 100,000 miles past that. Now imagine doing all that without the battery aging a single day. To understand how that kind of endurance is even possible, we have to look past the sleek exterior and zoom in on the atomic level. Inside every cell is a chaotic, volatile liquid core. This liquid is called an electrolyte. It acts as the chemical medium that allows ions to move within the cell, but it is currently the primary bottleneck holding back the entire electric vehicle industry. We have built the future of green transportation on a foundational component that relies on a volatile and chemically limiting liquid state. A liquid electrolyte ferries lithium ions back and forth between the battery's electrodes, but this fluid is highly flammable and fails rapidly in extreme temperatures, making it a liability in real-world driving. There is also a microscopic enemy known as dendrites. Dendrites are rigid, metallic structures that grow and branch through the liquid electrolyte, especially when a battery is pushed to charge quickly. Think of them as microscopic needles. If a dendrite grows long enough, it can pierce the internal separator, causing an immediate and violent short circuit. This creates an engineering trap. We cannot safely push current batteries to hold more energy or charge faster without accelerating the growth of these deadly needles. To unlock the next era of transport, incremental updates are no longer enough. Science must physically eliminate the liquid entirely. The solid-state battery replaces that chaotic fluid with a rigid crystalline grid. This solid ceramic lattice solves the problem of fire by neutralizing the risk of thermal runaway. It also acts as an impenetrable physical barricade, blunting and shattering dendrite needles on impact. Because this solid wall is so safe, engineers can finally replace heavy graphite anodes with pure lithium metal. This swap causes a massive leap in energy density. For drivers, this means vehicle range skyrockets while total weight drops. Most importantly, charging times could plummet to just 10 or 15 minutes. This phase shift from liquid to solid is rewriting the laws of physics for global transportation. To keep up with how these shifts are changing our world, take a moment to comment this video and subscribe. While this sounds like lab theory, automotive giants and tech startups are already moving this technology onto the test track. A major milestone occurred when Volkswagen's PowerCo laboratories began testing a 24-layer solid-state cell developed by the startup QuantumScape. During rigorous endurance testing, the solid-state cell survived over 1,000 extreme charging cycles. This chart compares the two technologies. While a standard lithium-ion battery loses significant capacity over time, the solid-state cell maintained 95% of its original energy. That is equivalent to driving 500,000 kilometers with zero noticeable range loss. By passing these standardized benchmarks, the solid-state cell has transitioned from academic speculation into a proven engineering reality. If the math is so strong, why aren't these batteries on the road today? The challenge is mass manufacturing. While building a perfect solid-state cell in a lab is achievable, printing millions of them flawlessly on an assembly line is a significant hurdle. Because the solid electrolyte is a thin, rigid ceramic, it is prone to microscopic defects. Even a tiny crack during the printing process can ruin the entire battery cell. Another issue is interfacial resistance. Expanding and contracting materials pull rigid layers apart, creating microscopic gaps that block energy. While liquid fills these gaps easily, pressing thousands of solid layers together on a massive scale is a massive engineering hurdle. Despite these hurdles, the timeline is becoming concrete. Companies like Toyota, BYD, and Volkswagen are targeting mass production between 2027 and 2030. Expect to see these batteries in high-end, premium vehicles first. These early models will absorb the high initial manufacturing costs before the technology trickles down to mainstream cars. The solid-state battery is a vital step toward a sustainable transportation network. When historians look back at this century, they may find that the defining innovation was not built in a line of code, but cast in solid glass and ceramic.